and the Minnesota Vikings. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from US Bank Stadium. Return starts at the 3. Escapes the defender. And he's stopped on the run back of the 27. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Wake Forest. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, it'll really break the backs of the defense.
Still going past the 40, and finally stopped at the 34. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Downfield, he's got Hawkinson. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They'll try and punch it in. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Flowers now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Good strike downfield to Lane. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They go play fake with Jackson. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
From the gun, a run for Henry. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And the Vikings have recovered.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Mason will try this one up the gut. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down. The Vikings getting their punt team out. Sheen Ali returning for the Ravens. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop it.
16 yards. And the Baltimore first down.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Dump off, caught by his back. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Dallas Turner there to bring him down.
Sometimes I just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Hill now from the gun. And they'll bring him down to put an end to this opening quarter. We're to the end of 1. 7-0 is our score. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Taking a chance to the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Well, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Escapes the puck, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You just feel this defense starting to come alive, don't you, Kate? Got their first turnover last time out. Now they put their first sack on the board. In big plays on that side of the ball, well, they can come in bunches. Defense sure hopes to keep this faucet going, and the offense wants to turn the spigot off immediately.
Jackson now on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a Great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that brings up 4th and long. Tyler Luke after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And the deficit stays at 7.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Headed out right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
19 Lions.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's caught. This is Addison. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
And the Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard
On the shotgun, McCarthy. Brought in. Oh, baby, he gets rocked, and the ball is out. And the Ravens make the recovery.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
Play fake, Jackson. Buying some time right. Now he takes it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Handoff headed right to Henry. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So we'll take a pause for the injury, and that looks like Derrick Henry, who's in need of some assistance out there. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
The Vikings into the nickel for this 3rd down play. They kick the running back in motion. Now Jackson on 3rd down. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. Keeps it moving. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. It is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 31-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 34-yard line.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More coming your way from U.S. Bank Stadium after this. Second down now. They need 7. McCarthy looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. McCarthy hit. He lost the football. And the Ravens make the recovery. Oh, boy, Brock, some very unfortunate deja vu offensively here. This is exactly how their last drive came to an end, too.
Yeah, bummer for the offense, but exactly what the defense has worked on this week. Right, they find those ball security culprits, and they take advantage of them. They study that tape, Kate, all week long, looking to see who's loose with the football and where they can take advantage of it, and they've done it on back-to-back drives.
Handoff now to Hill. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Now here's Lamar. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough 3rd down. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Third and long for him here. He beams one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Jackson, quick pass wide. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 8-yard line.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Caught near the goal line. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Fourth down and inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it. He's keeping it. He's going for it. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Lamar now from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead just before halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. He's back to throw. On the move, headed right. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
One last play before the break. Looking to throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Flowers now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Now give it to Hill. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Andrews has it, working downfield. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Hill on a give. He's headed left. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And he'll try to hit this one well. He'll get it at the 9. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. Free up the middle, it's a breakaway. The 30. The 10. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings start the second half with some needed points. Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings tie things up at 14. Tie ball game now as they send this away. Rasheen Ali on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Now it's Lamar. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Another try from the 25. It's second and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. He's blocked. That ball's free. He scoops up his own fumble, and he's brought down after a short gain.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on hit between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become two, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on third. They'll throw third and long. Finds a man right side. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
A gain of 7. First down, Baltimore.
Out of the gun, a give to Hill. It's a solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2. Hill again. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Pickup of 2 here. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
And the Ravens first down.
First and 10 now from the 46. Lamar off the play fake. The left side is nabbed by Bateman. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Five still to go here. This is second down. From the gun, Jackson. Chased out to his right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. He's going to bring this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Minnesota touchdown. That play, Brock. That play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, and the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers. And he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Ali to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Jackson trying again after the pick. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
That's low and bounces short of his man.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Here he is on third and short. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And their fourth sack of the game, Brock, brings up fourth down. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And they could really use a good one here. Signaling fair catch, and he takes it in at the 37. So we're through three here. It's Vikings ball, working to carry this lead through to the end. We've set it down from 37. They'll run here on first down. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Now it's McCarthy. Completed to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio. This guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
First and 10. Here's McCarthy. Hits his running back. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the
play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Here's the one back on the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
At the 36-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings go up by 2 scores, 13 points at the fourth. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Ali to return it. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. Going from the gun here. He put everything he had into this one. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. He gets second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Second down, Jackson to pass. Finding Flowers. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Offensive line fast.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. A gain of 26 yards. First down, Ravens.
First down, here's Lamar. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on. That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Jackson now on third. He's looking deep once again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of the football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. That's cut beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 28. Working quickly here.
A gain of 19 yards. Baltimore first down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Baltimore.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Ravens 21. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. Has some daylight through the 40. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Mason gets it from the gun. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's another Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hand out to the back. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And he's out of bounds, so that clock is going to stop, Brock, but it's not going to matter. They've got the first down. This game is over.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late and puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Ali to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Only took him 1 play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there, just 11 seconds remaining. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And now it's 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
One final shot here. Trying to push deep downfield. And there's our last stand image of this game. It's intercepted. And the Vikings make